It is 9:10 on your hometown station, KHTS. Welcome to the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. And on the line, we have a very special guest this morning, ALAN Parsons, who will be performing with the ALAN Parsons Live Project, Lancaster Performing Arts Center, September 14th. Kyle, good morning, Mr. Parsons.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, well, we're actually very thrilled.
You could argue I've never been better, Mr. Parsons.
We're actually very thrilled to get to talk to you. I mean, the legend himself, Kyle, is on the line, ALAN Parsons, and we have a lot to talk about. You and Jason Mraz, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but artist Jason Mraz, and you have something in common. Do you know what that is?
That he did a version of Eye in the Sky?
That was a really... You know what, Mr. Parsons, that is a very good guess. But no, he also has an avocado farm in and around the Santa Barbara area, just like you.
I knew he was in the area, but I didn't. And we've met actually. He's actually been to my farm.
So whose avocados
I wasn't aware that he had his own farm. That's interesting.
So whose avocado? So your avocados are obviously better. You've been playing this game longer than he has, right?
I think I thought he was. There's a local guy here who grows coffee, and I think Jason was going to get into that as well.
He is. Actually, he is. You're so right. You know your stuff.
Yeah.
So you live in Santa Barbara, and something huge happened just recently. You had a big party. You want to tell us why you had a big party?
Well, I've just built a new recording studio, and we had a launch for that. So it was a fun party. Yes, it was a lot of luminaries here, and it was fun.
The new studio is called ParSonics Studio.
ParSonics, yes.
ParSonics.
It's a play on words on my name, Parsons and Sonics, So.
And so state of the art.
Oh, absolutely. It's state of the art, but it is an analog console, which so many studios these days are putting in digital consoles. But mine is all analog, brand new Rupert Neve console. Is
that a better sound, analog?
I think so. Yeah. There's people that argue both sides of the fence, but I think it sounds better. Yeah.
Well, do what you know best, and that's sound engineering is one of your passions. Yes.
It is. It's what I grew up doing, and yes, I think it's what I do best these days. I'm actually making an album right now for the first time in 14 years. So that should be out early next year. I'm intending to finish it in October.
He's ALAN Parsons. He's joining us on your Hometown Morning Show, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. He's going to be performing ALAN Parsons' live project. Will be performing at the Lancaster Performing Arts Center September 14th. Get your tickets online. What do you look for, Mr. Parsons, when you are building a studio? Was it something that you were like, I want analog, or was it something you're like, I want just? What did you think of when you were building the studio?
Having my own studio has always been a thing to that I've always been fairly passionate about. I had a very sort of modest studio actually in my house before I built this new one. But the new studio is in an outbuilding on the ranch here. But no, it's a joy to have a studio. That I can call mine. It really is.
Do you have any great stories with the new studio? You had a big party. Any great stories from the party regarding the studio? Anything you want to share?
Well, the only real story is that I was enticed into. We had a band playing. We had Kenny Loggins' son here. Chris Polonis' son here playing with a band. With his band, and then most of my own band were here, and we got up and played a couple of songs as well. So it
was quite the party.
It was a party, yeah.
Are you excited? This is the first album you've done in a long time. Are you excited? Did you want to try something different, or do you? What are your goals with this album?
I'm very excited. It's going back more to the project style. The last album I did was rather experimental and was attempting to break new ground and capture a younger audience. It was kind of EDM oriented, but the new one is much more in the style of the projects of the past.
But you have to be congratulated because The Eye in the Sky, one of my favorite songs, I remember just watching MTV over and over again, hearing that song. The 35th anniversary box set was nominated for an award, reissue of the year, 2018 Progressive Music Awards. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's great. And we're also submitting it in various categories for Grammys coming up next year.
It's got everything in it, doesn't it? It has liners. It's got everything you could possibly want. Posters.
It's got half-speed vinyl as well, which is that's superb sounding.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Forgive my ignorance. What's half-speed vinyl?
Well, it means that it's not only recorded at 45 RPM rather than 33, which gives you a higher quality. It's when the master tape is played at half speed, and the cutting lathe that actually cuts the master disc is also running at half the speed. That gives you extra quality.
That's an audio engineer. That's what it sounds like to me.
Right? No kidding. When we said you're an artist, you're a performer, you're a writer, but the passion lies with the recording engineer. And now you've got this brand new state-of-the-art studio. We were talking to Alan Parsons live on KHTS 98.1 FM, AM 1220. The Alan Parsons Live Project will be performing at the Lancaster Performing Arts Center September 14th. We will be giving away tickets, Kyle.
Ooh.
In just about I don't know, 6-7 minutes.
Okay.
Stick around. Alan Parsons, thank you so much for spending some time this morning talking to us about your.
You're most welcome. If any of your listeners are closer to San Diego, we're also playing San Diego.
Well, absolutely.
On the 13th at Humphreys.
So San Diego, Lancaster, get your tickets now. San Diego, everyone goes to San Diego on the
Diego's
weekend.
Lovely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Congratulations on all your amazing success. Thank you for being a legend in the music industry and just being an icon from definitely the 80s, all the songs that I remember, in my college years. So thank you for all you do for the music industry, and thank you for spending time with us. We really appreciate that.
You're most welcome. Thank you, and hope to see you there.
Thank you.